You are traveling through another dragmention. A dragmention not only of sight or sound, but of mind. A journey to a wondrous land that maybe you watched on Monday or maybe you watched this Friday. Your next stop, the finish line. I'm Jesse Pettibone with Qurb Magazine, coming at you from the loft of Queer Bar, home of the weekly viewing party for RuPaul's Drag Race All-Star Season 4. Each week, we'll be recapping the last week's episode and then getting you ready for the coming episode right here at the finish line. Last week's episode, we saw special guests Keenan and Gus. I don't know about you, I am personally Team Keenan all the way after his little judge's outfit. Were you Team Gus or Team Keenan? Tell us in the comments below. Now let's dive into who was in the tops and who was in the bottoms for the last week. I am all on board with Trinity, Naomi, and Manila being in the top. They definitely, it was like hands down. There was no competition, and they're also holding a dear place on my heart throughout the competition as the tops, so that was really great to see. However, they placed Valentina in the bottom, but not just the bottom too, and I call rigomoris. There was definitely some production stuff happening there, and I do not agree at all with what happened. If anything, based on performance, as much as I love Latrice, it should have been Latrice or Monet in the bottom. However, what are you gonna do? You know, it was filmed months ago. I am looking forward to, based on the track record, potentially seeing Monet or Monique go home. As much as I love them, the competition's already getting really, really tight, and even Latrice has not been doing it as well throughout the season. However, this coming episode is a justice courtroom drama, and the last time that Latrice was on the show originally, she killed it iconically in a court drama. So I'm pretty excited to see, and like fingers crossed that she kills it once again. High moment of the episode for me and many others. RuPaul revealed her legs on the runway once again for the first time in how many seasons? Were you, as Monique said, gooped? Were you gooped? In her amazing Tetris dress, by the way, a great homage to RuPaul's birth back in the 1920s. And a low moment, but also a very meaningful moment, we saw Gia's arc come to an end. The episode overall saw her really revert back to not just her villainous, but a lot of a mess that brought even Latrice down, and it was really heartbreaking. And then she had a really meaningful moment with Manila, and even though it seemed very produced, it also seemed very, very genuine and truthful.
You did terrible.
And I can't even be mad about that because I know.
You went to a place that was dark. It made me angry.
I was in a really, really emotional state.
Tell me why.
I don't know, I just wish that there was another way for me to do this. To show you can be whoever you want to be. As a trans woman, I don't feel good about being looked at like a man dressed up as a woman. Because that's not who I am. I just want to be me.
I really felt for Gia in that moment, and I think that she really did an amazing job on the show while she was here. However, you could tell that I think she was ready to go. I think based on what it was bringing out in her, everyone else was also ready for her to go. And she's just announced her 2019 This Is Me tour. So I think moving forward, we've said goodbye to Gia on Drag Race, and maybe rightfully so, and we're going to say hello to a brand new Gia in the coming year. Our special guest this evening is Visage LaRue. She is the legs. You can find her in the weekly cast of MX here at Queer Bar every single Friday, and in the Qurb Magazine productions of Peaches Christ parodies in Seattle and Portland. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Absolutely.
We just finished the Snatch Game episode.
Ooh, girl.
Many people's favorites. Is it your favorite?
Absolutely. Of all time, absolute favorite.
If you were going to be on Snatch Game, do you know who you would do?
I will say this. I have thought about it, and I think I would want to do maybe Parker Posey.
That was Qurb, you little slut girls, you little freshman sluts. Get up! Get up! 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 Eric!
Yeah, that's probably one that I would do. I mean, I think coming from a musical theater background, I think of Broadway stars, but they maybe wouldn't be. I knew you want somebody really iconic. So
somebody you can turn that humor on for.
exactly.
Yeah.
So stay tuned. I mean, I wouldn't want to give away my Snatch Game character if I'm ever going to be on Drag Race. No.
Would you do it?
Would I do?
Would you do Drag Race?
Drag Race?
Yeah.
If they did ever consider me, I certainly would not say no.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
That'd be really amazing. So looking into this recent episode, some contentious moment, we saw Manila debating whether or not she was going to send the weakest player home or some competition.
I want to know, like, how are you really feeling about, like, how you're going to eliminate? Well, I don't know. Gia can be a mess, but will keeping her and showing her a little bit of grace, like, be what can help her grow as a person. Okay. And Valentina is one of the strongest competitors in Drag Race history. We have her in a corner.
And we've seen this happen before in All Stars. People make that debate.
Right.
But we've never seen anyone do it. Do you think that someone might this season?
I don't think that will happen, mostly because, I mean, if I went on Drag Race, I know for myself, and I know for a lot of queens who get to that level, they wouldn't want to win against the weakest link. I would want to win against the best bitches out there.
I'm gonna make the next year of your life a living hell.
So in the next episode, this new coming episode, we are going to see Jersey Justice, a courtroom drama. If you were going to be in a courtroom drama, as Visage LaRue,
As Visage LaRue.
what would your crime be? Allegedly.
Ooh.
Allegedly.
For being the mom, that definitely would be my crime. I am such a mom here at the show. I'm always like, girls, get it together.
Okay, ladies.
Yeah.
You're the
like,
Latrice.
I'm
Come
the
on.
Latrice. I would be, yeah, for being too I guess mom jokes would be my thing.
The opposite
not
of
dad jokes. Yeah, mom.
we love that. We love that. So, based on what we've seen from the queens in the past, their past seasons, who do you think might fare well in a courtroom drama?
Who would fare well in a courtroom? Trinity.
Yeah.
Well, we all know Latrice has
Yes.
been there, done it, lived it.
Hey, get those nuts away from my face.
Who are your picks overall for the season? Who do you love?
I think Trinity is absolutely killing the game.
She is.
So hard.
She came to win.
She really, really came to win.
Well, this car has had a lot of miles, honey. But you know what? The engine's still running, so I'm ready to get on the road. You ready, Gus?
I am ready.
I think Valentina is definitely up there for me. I think, you know, she's had some hits and misses, but I think this is her season where she's really her Valentina that she came with during her season is really shining. And I love Monet Exchange. I mean, Monet's so sweet. I just really hope she finds what works for her, because I think she's kind of darting all over the place right now.
Yeah, it's been a little bit rough the first few episodes. So we are now in the beginning of 2019.
We sure are.
What is next for you, Visage?
What's next for me?
Yeah, what are your resolutions? What do you got going on?
I'm not a big resolutions person. Doing some traveling. I do have a show in San Francisco. I'm doing a Lady Gaga tribute at Mother on January 5th, and then the Lips and Lashes brunch show in San Francisco. And then here in Seattle, of course, you can always see me here at the MX show at Queer Bar, which we love. We love Queer Bar. But yeah, I'm just excited to really dive into some more creatively focused projects for me that showcase a little more of my musical theater
That's so
background.
exciting. It's amazing to be able to bring that to the table.
Yeah, I think it's something that is just a lot of fun, and it's where my heart's at, and I'm excited to do more of that.
Awesome. We're excited to see you do it and blossom and grow. Thank
Yeah.
you so much for joining us, Visage.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you for watching another week of The Finish Line. Thank you to our special guest, Visage LaRue, and tune in every single week to QurbMagazine.com. Don't forget, you can stop by Queer Bar every single Friday for the viewing parties right here of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Star Season 4, and maybe I will see you there. In the meantime, if you want more of me, you can go to youtube.com/Jesse Pettibone, where I do quick drag recreations, I summarize current events, and I do the daily news over on Instagram stories. See you next time.